Preparations on full swing to commemorate the Great June Uprising Day. Congress leader Jairam Ramesh take jibe at Prime Minister Narendra Modi for taking frequent foreign trips while neglecting the plight of Manipuri people. Good evening. You're watching Pm-Istv English News at 8. Ahead of the Great June Uprising Day, which is on June 18, 14 different organizations jointly carried out a social service at Kekrupad and its surroundings as part of preparation made to commemorate the day. Office bearers and members of IPSA, Pandam, Akom, Ardo, Andog, Ipag, Kil, Mikal, CLK, SWA, Kanglamai, KSA, Loyalub and Akshil took part in the cleanup drive. The memorial of the martyrs situated within the Kekrupad complex was also washed and cleansed by the volunteers. Speaking on the occasion, Yumnamcha Dilip Kumar highlighted the significance of the mass uprising of 18th June 2001 in the history of Manipur. On this day, people had came together to prove their unity against attempts made to disintegrate Manipur, he said. He also called for mass participation in honoring the Great June Uprising.
Building my sacrifice, MLA quarter, Minister quarter, one of the political parties in the Punamang boycott of the Gandam my sacrifice, Aduna, Odo, Mona Tulana Vidamata, I look at Mona, Washington, Basiki, Dino Jekona, Mona.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has left on a three-nation visit to Cyprus, Canada and Croatia. Taking a swipe at Prime Minister Narendra Modi over his three-nation tour, the Congress on Sunday said he has all the energy, excitement and enthusiasm, 3 E's, for such visits and asked can he not summon up a 4th E, empathy, for going to Manipur, where the people's suffering continues unabated. The opposition party also said this was Prime Minister Modi's 35th trip abroad since May 2023. The Congress has been slamming the Prime Minister for not visiting Manipur, besides slamming the centre for its handling of the situation in the conflict-hit Manipur. Tensions escalated in Leitan-Pokpi, Imphal East District as Kukis obstructed Meiteis from cultivating their own fields. The situation turned violent with both sides pelting stones and firing catapults. Locals reported sighting armed Kukis in nearby hill areas. However, a significant deployment of state and central forces personnel helped prevent further escalation and brought the situation under control.
नहीं हम सब यहाँ रहेंगे हम सब रहेंगे ये हमारी जगह है क्या होता है
Chairman of Association of Surgeons of India, Manipur Chapter, Professor N. Somorjit, announced that around 30 free surgeries were successfully conducted under the One Surgeon, One Free Surgery initiative as part of National Surgeons Week leading up to National Surgeons Day 2025. He made the statement at the National Surgeons Day 2025 organized by Association of Surgeons of India, Manipur Chapter and Indian Medical Association Manipur Branch at Indian Medical Association Manipur Branch Hall, Lamphel-Bad. ASI MCS founder chairman Professor N.G.B. Joy, IMA President Dr. Simpson Sario, ASI MSc Secretary Dr. Dhanabir Thangchan, and surgeons from Manipur State. During the event, the retired surgeons were presented with gifts and honored. Speaking further, Professor Enso Morchit highlighted various activities that were organized in connection with today's National Surgeons Day 2025 since June 8 to 14 as National Surgeons Week. The activities include a cycle rally, one-day free surgery OPDs, one surgeon, one free surgery, free laparoscopic surgeries, voluntary blood donation camps, and master health checkup for members of Association of Surgeons of India, Manipur chapter. He stated that the event aims to bring surgeons together to discuss ways to enhance healthcare services and raise awareness among the public, ultimately benefiting the community. He said that although there are around 200 surgeon doctors in Manipur, when compared with the population in the state, there is a shortage. In order to alleviate the shortage, he supported for the need to increase PG course surgery at the medical colleges, Jenims, RIMS, CJ hospitals, and increase it from the 2030 in a year. Only then there will be adequate surgeon doctors in all district hospitals too, and improve the healthcare facility. He noted that despite having around 200 surgeon doctors in Manipur, the state still faces a shortage due to its large population. To address this gap, he advocated for expanding postgraduate surgery courses at medical colleges like Jenims, RIMS, and CJ hospitals, increasing the annual output beyond the current 20 to 30 students. This, he believes, would ensure adequate surgeon availability in district hospitals and enhance overall healthcare services.
Surgeon amaga karamba doctor ga haibagi adu mudadi lejade adubu akoina World Health Organization dan doctor patient ratio doctor nurse ratio haiba mayam amadi lei adubu akoigi surgery su adugi matik akoigi surgeon singse manipurdagi masingse hengal agadi akoina akoigi awana taraba surgery ki casing surgery ki treatment tawada darkar lei basingse hena mapung phana oirakpa oigani haina akoina khanjaraga masing mayam asi koi tamna ba encouragement also akoigi kasida asi kino asida koi pangtok chakani.
In connection with the 14th death anniversary of senior advocate Sarungbam Jayanta Singh, a seminar on rule of law was conducted today at Destitute Children Home located at Teragait Hill. As Jayanta Singh law firm also handed over food items to the children of the care home. Speaking on the occasion, founder of S. Jayanta Singh law firm, Mangangom Jyotindra Luwang, recalled that on 15th June 2011, S. Jayanta Singh passed and he was 59 years old at the time of his passing. Following his death, law students and followers of S. Jayanta Singh established S. Jayanta Singh law firm, and the firm has been observing his death anniversary every year. He recalled that Sarungbam Jayanta Singh was enrolled as an advocate under the Bar Council of Assam, Nagaland, Meghalaya, Manipur, Tripura, Mizoram, and Arunachal Pradesh on 21st February 1978. As Jayanta began his legal practice in the court of the Honorable District and Sessions Judge Manipur and in revenue courts before extending his practice to the Guwahati High Court and even the Supreme Court of India. Over his distinguished legal career spanning more than 3 decades, S. Jayanta successfully conducted over 2,500 cases, including civil, criminal, revenue, service, and constitutional matters. It was stated that S. Jayanta played a vital role in the protection of human rights through his involvement with the Human Rights Forum Manipur during 1981 to 1982.
Shana ngasidi kaiguma laibak thibadagi agi guru sina ina mai makhada khoina junior wana rakpa matamda even akhoi malai da matum dagi laibak chiba haiga daga dugi situation marakuda magi thambirami ba case mayam sin guluna na akhoi ngasi agent lo farm ai akhoi nauna shemjare raga akhoi ngasi sumba thoram sing je akhoi pangtok charakpani aduna sumba thoram sing je akhoi matang matang sahi sahi gi oina 15 June sidadi magi mark of remembering akhoi oina adum pangtok jege na akhoi khanjai.
As part of World Environment Day, Manipur Adventure and Allied Sports Institute Masi Kairao, in association with Image of Manipur Lalambung, planted saplings in and around Masi Complex, Kumanlog, Kairao, Imphal East. Yengkhom Sanchip, President of Masi, Sarat Advisor LB, and office bearers of Image of Manipur took part in the tree plantation drive. A painting competition for students was also held under the theme Wild Animal in its Habitat in junior category and Beat Plastic Pollution in senior category. Yengkhom Sanjeev told media persons that World Environment Day observed every year, yet climate issues remain unresolved. As such, he called upon the people to plant trees continuously and ensure these trees achieve full growth. He also urged wide participation in protecting the natural environment from further degradation.
Environment da koi mahoksa lai rim bisida koi bu sembi sabiri ba land water amasung nuksi da koi yari ge motion dana ba koi na tawbe activity ja sikatna ni kanna ba gidam da koi myam se kitang aware women kitang gyan tar women.
A sit-in protest was staged at Lukram Community Hall with the participation of huge turnouts of Mayra Paibis from Manipur Ima, Mayai Koibi Ningthochem Leikai Nupi Iho Marup, Nupi Kunau Lamjing Mayra Lup Lukram Chaukhat Taurang Nupi Kutpu Sandokpam, Lamjing Seva Mayra Paibi Sayang Konthocha Makhalaikai, Lukram Leirak Awang Women Welfare Association Sangai Pro, Apunban Nupi Lup, and Ghari Awang Women Development Center. During the sit-in protest, placards inscribed with different demands and condemnations were raised. The slogans condemned arrest of Arambai Tengol members, release arrested Arambai Tengol members, Arambai Tengol is not anti-government, false accusation against Arambai Tengol cannot be accepted, among others. One Lamjing Mayra Kunai Lup member from Sagolban Lukram Leira, Gaitelakpam Aruna, said that the Arambai Tengol are not criminals or terrorists. They are the one who stepped forward to protect the motherland and their community from the attacks of the Kuki narco-terrorists. She criticized the Indian government's attitude towards the Arambai Tengol. She demanded the withdrawal of cases registered against members of Arambai Tengol and demanded the unconditional release of the arrested Arambai Tengol members.
Howji youth chingina anova generation lakadab singsina kadom danu mai kai lep kadorib se khanpham khangdreba masida akhoi Indian government na khatang da di mieng changhaningi Arambai Tengol gi isa sing phagi singse thadoppi rau aduga nauna howji su coming operation chattana phagadogi kwati dana angang singse tumbam sabang khangdana Mayra Paibi ima singna ahing yarek tana tawriba se masi amukta di topiu akhoi bu shanti oina laihanbiu.
The relay hunger strike, jointly organized by clubs and CSOs such as Apunbalup Ningthokong Protection Committee, Ningthokong Women Wing, and Jingtam Liching Lup Ningthokong under Ningthokong Municipal Council, Ward Number 14, and Gram Panchayat underway at Ningthokong Keitel since 9th June, has entered 7 days today. The relay hunger strike is against the arrest of Arambai Tengol members, demanding their unconditional release, restore peace, stop divide and rule policy, restore normalcy demands. On the 7th day, women vendors from Ningthokong took part in the hunger relay. President of Ningthokong Protection Committee, Laishram Gauragopal, highlighted about the reasons for continuing the relay hunger strike. He also demanded for central forces deployed in the capital market areas to be deployed in the foothill areas so that farmers can carry out cultivation activities. He further said that the relay hunger strike will continue until popular government is formed and peace is restored in Manipur.
PR lady Basina so Karimta Papa Purwangam de, Aduna Hana Lady Ba, Manipur Sakarasi, Atuba Matamda, Makogi Mort Manataba, Sarkargi, Oiba, Sayama, Makaya Nitang, Arabasida, Makogi Mantri Munabata, Sakar Semangam, the Bado Prajalan Luena Uzay, Madu Mantri, Katang Katung Naraga, Katang Tamoy Turaga, Atumatamda, Maratse Pasarkar, Masimbi, Idana, Port Kakraba, Emele, Oibiriba, Kendragi, Emele Singaso, Apinto Zabaluena, Atumatamda, Manipur Sakar Simbiu, Wari Papunamapu, Atumatam de Janabama, Porotuna, Equipunamapu. ꯑꯀꯤ ꯑꯈꯪ ꯂꯩꯇꯅ ꯆꯠꯊꯣꯛ ꯆꯠꯁꯤꯟ ꯌꯥꯍꯟꯕ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯏꯪ ꯇꯞꯄ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯨꯔꯛꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗ ꯊꯝꯖꯒꯦ.
In connection with the 34th Foundation Day of Health Club Mayai Lambi, 27 elderly citizens were honored with pension at a program held at Pisakmacha Vidya Mandir Chabung Company, Mayang, Imphal. Speaking on the occasion, advisor of Health Club, Thodam Oken, shared about Health Club's initiative to support the needy, including elderly persons and students. He added that the pension initiative was launched by Health Club in 2018, and since then, the club has been joining hands with other organizations to help the people. Thingujam Munindro Singh alias Imo Lukok and his family conducted a free health camp today at Sinsuba Sanglen in Basikong. Basikong Gram Panchayat former member Ningombam Oken praised the initiative of conducting the free health camp after the recent flood incident and Basikong PHC being flooded, unable to provide health care facilities. He said that if such health camps are conducted in the future, it will benefit the people.
Iramdam asigi ising isaw na maram oiraga bazar sing awaba nangba adigi medical gi maramda yamna sothaba aibadi akoi inag na leiba dispensary sing thumjan gi maram oiraga koi ana layeng sangda yamna awaba leirambadu aikoi gi khongman zone 5 ta leiba siri imo luko ke organize makhada thongju kendra gi nongpok thangbam maikai singna thumjan gi maikai sing gi अकोइबगी बाजार सिंगु लायेंग पिबिबगी दमकता यामना इकाई खुनबा उचरी अदुगा असिगुंबा थौरमसे मखा ताना चथबिनबा लेकाई सिगी अहल मोइना आइना नोलुमना निसिंजरी.
Observation of 10th Foundation Day come 3rd Linthoinganbi Kanglei Chenura Award presentation of Kanglei Pak Minority Welfare Organization was held today at Manipur Press Club. Advisor of KMWO T.H. Manihar, President of Amukog S.M. Jalal, retired Principal of Diet Kakching K. Radhakanta, political activist Dr. Haubijam Gita Chen Meitei, founder of Paradise English School Thaubal L. Ranjit, General Secretary of Harikon Ahibam Anand, and President of KMWO Muhammad Nasir Khan graced the occasion as dignitaries. Women who have contributed to community welfare and protection of state's integrity were presented with Linthoinganbi Kanglei Chenura Award. Speaking to media persons, advisor of KMWO T.H. Manihar recalled how the organization was formed with the sole purpose of safeguarding the territorial integrity of the state by the indigenous communities.
Punsalakanda Kugi, Kongbam and left of Targadi, Hiriba, indigenous people, Lesiakugi Kunayase, Atuamatamda, Mutkrane Hibagi, Aki Badula, Namaram Orakanda, Kasiga Sigun Loba 10th Foundation Day, Sigamari Lenana, Lebak Miamda, Manipuri indigenous people Zingda, Kwepuna, let me Narkanda, upon Berlingen, Sagat Minarazia Wapam to my item jacket.
Father's Day was widely celebrated across Tamenglong district at respective churches today. To show love and respect to Father, gift were presented to fathers. At Zeliangrong Baptist Church BCUI, Tamenglong Father's Day was celebrated with great honor and respect. A special prayer and blessing for fathers was also conducted by Reverend Pastor Chinkyu Luang Gonmei during the Father's Day celebration. In the meantime, local MLA Janghen Lumpanmei wished his people of the constituency on the occasion of Father's Day. The International Father's Day was also observed widely in None district. A special church service was held in the morning in every church to commemorate the auspicious occasion. Special prayer for fathers was held during the church service. Gifts were also presented for the fathers as a form of honor. As part of its Go Green, Go Clean campaign, Eco Network Manipur, in collaboration with 3 village-level federations formed by self-help groups, launched a plastic waste collection drive at different parts of Hairog. The initiative involves collecting used plastics from garbage dumping sites and handing them over for recycling. Plastic waste was handed over to Ashok Traders, a local recycling partner supporting the campaign. Eco Network highlighted that it has been receiving major support from self-help groups in collecting waste and recycling the same.
Plastic na may tharaga miyoy bida manghaliba kaya aziki mayokta changchiliba ikone bangna changchiliba khongthang sida ekhoi self ki members sing na so thodang lawduna mafam ki chariba bazar laida phlokta chariba plastic sing je khomjin jeraga mafam da paiduna thamaga ekhoina ikone work ka samnaraga sel onthokduna ekhoi gi self ki members sing jina so thodang lawduna masigi chathariba driver sida ekhoi haten pangjabani.
A Meitei girl named Langonjam Ningol B.T. Singha has secured 8th position in Tripura's Class 10 Exam 2025 conducted by Tripura Board of Secondary Education (TBSE). Hailing from Vidyadhirgi Meitei village, B.T. is reportedly the 3rd Meitei person to bag a spot in the top 10 position holders list after 46 years. A student of Pm-Istv Vidyadhirgi Higher Secondary School in Sipahi Jala district, she scored 482 marks out of 500. She is an only child of Langonjam Vikash Singha and Ningthojam Ningol Radharani and the granddaughter of noted Nat Sankirtan singer Langonjam Kelendra. It may be mentioned that KSH Prasanta Kumar Sinha bagged the 8th position in the metric exam conducted by TBSE in 1976. Following this, Leifrakpam Ningol Swapna secured the 6th position in 1979. In the regional news, a tragic incident occurred in Maharashtra's Mawal Taluka near Pune, where an old bridge over the Indrayani River collapsed, potentially claiming the lives of 25 to 30 tourists. The bridge gave way to Kunmala, a popular tourist spot near Teligaon, Dabade, on a crowded Sunday. As tourists stood on the bridge, it suddenly crumbled, sending many tumbling into the river. Heavy rainfall in the region over the past 2 days may have contributed to the collapse. The local administration, fire brigade, and National Disaster Response Force (NDRF) have launched rescue operations to mitigate the situation and search for those affected. In the international news, Iran has announced that it will cease its attacks on Israel if Israel holds its military campaign against the Islamic Republic. Tehran views its recent missile barrages, which killed at least 10 people and injured around 200, as acts of self-defense. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi emphasized that Iran seeks to avoid escalating the conflict unless provoked, while condemning Israeli strikes on Iran's South Pars gas field and nuclear facilities as blatant aggression that crosses a new red line in international law. Araghchi also accused Israel of sabotaging Iran-US nuclear talks, claiming that Israel's actions were intended to undermine diplomacy and derail negotiations. He noted that Tehran had planned to present a proposal in the upcoming talks, which were cancelled due to the escalating violence. Now, before we conclude, the headlines once again. Preparations on full swing to commemorate the Great June Uprising Day. Congress leader Jairam Ramesh takes jibe at Prime Minister Narendra Modi for taking frequent foreign trips while neglecting plight of Manipur people. With this, we enter today's news in English. Thank you for joining us.